So on my beautiful morning walk this morning, I thought that I would contemplate what role nature plays in the teachings of Buddha. It's very common in Taoism to use nature as an analogy or metaphor to make it more digestible for the human mind. And I find that Buddhism frequently will do the same thing. For instance, the concept of impermanence or anicca is the concept that all things are constantly changing. The clinging to things that are impermanent, which brings its own level of suffering into our lives. Buddhists also have a very moral connection to nature. Typically, Buddhists take a stand to defend nature against the greed of humans, environmental degradation, and ethical responsibility that humans should have towards taking care of nature because we are one with her. Our molecules came from this earth. So it's our responsibility. Using nature's different cycles is a beautiful way to represent impermanence or anicca. Some examples of this would be the changing of the seasons, the cycle of birth and death, and the constant transformation of different landscapes throughout time. Buddhists use the lotus flower as a symbol of spiritual awakening because it starts in muddy, murky waters and reaches and stretches towards the sun, towards its higher goals. And when it reaches the surface of the water, it's allowed to bloom and take in that sun, almost rejoicing in its journey. Buddhist texts also frequently use the forest as metaphor, representing solitude and meditation. Buddhism also promotes compassion and non-harming, which is ahimsa. And both of these things play heavily into the environment, into animals and other people. There's a morality there and an ethical responsibility that should be maintained by all people. Another great symbol of nature is the tree that the Buddha attained enlightenment under. He sat under the Bodhi tree, which is a beautiful symbol of Buddhism in itself. And those natural surroundings really helped cultivate his mindfulness and inner peace. And we like to believe that all people are able to do that. Looking at and being in nature, being surrounded by nature, can also teach us about moderation in our consumption. And Buddhism teaches the middle way. So being around natural surroundings help us cultivate mindfulness, inner peace, and allows us to understand that we really don't need much in this life. We don't need to consume anything other than what is absolutely necessary to keep us in balance